Good morning.
Good morning.
Today the session is going to be about diversity and leadership. It's a light-hearted presentations, and at the end we're going to have a time for question and answers. Meanwhile, it's an interactive session. So please, if you have something to say, raise your hand and go ahead. Okay? So we're going to start by some leadership quotes. Mahatma Gandhi is my hero, and he said that we must be the change of the world that we want to see in the world. And then Ford said you can build a reputation on what you're going to do, meaning your reputation is built on what you're actually doing or what you already achieved, not what you promised to do, not what you said that you are going to do. It's actually built on what you're doing actively now or in the past. Churchill said, success is not final, failure is not fatal. So it's the courage to continue that's what really counts. So if you fall down, it's okay. Just get up, dust yourself off, and keep going on. We know the story of Edison. It took him 10,000 times to invent the light. Imagine if he had quit at the 9,999 times. What would have happened? No electricity, the life would not be what we know it today. So giving up shouldn't be an option, or cannot be an option. Leadership is the art of getting someone else to do something you want to do because they want to do it. Meaning that you are an inspirational leader. You just inspire your team to actually follow you and convince them somehow that they need to do this because it's their own benefit, and they will follow you wherever you go, whatever you do. It's amazing what you can accomplish if you don't care who gets the credit. President Truman said that. So if you are in a team, it doesn't really matter if I take the credit, or Darlene takes the credit, or anyone else take the credit, as long as the results of the projects are achieved, because it's a team effort. Martin Luther King said, love is the only force capable of transforming an enemy to a friend. Hate doesn't help. Actually, it's love that can bring us all together. So when you hear the word leader, what comes to your mind? Come on, people. Oprah. Obama. Your mom.
Inspiration.
Absolutely.
Someone with a strong presence.
Exactly. What else? Charismatic. What else?
To take risks.
That's very true.
A catalyst.
A catalyst. What else? Guidance. What else? Humble.
Someone has a vision. Fearless.
Fearless. Positive. Resourceful. Has influence on other people. Empowering. All that is true. A leader is someone that also will lead by example. Just like if you want to see what a leader can do. Because if I tell you to do something that I don't do, and I'm your leader, would you really trust me? Would you really look at me as like, oh, she's doing it. It's just like she doesn't have a problem picking something from the floor. And I have seen people that call themselves leaders, well, they won't even do that, but they will ask you to do that. Will that inspire you to trust them?
No.
Exactly. So always remember that. If you want to be a good leader, you lead by example. You actually show others what can be done, how it can be done, so they can follow you. It's about inspiration. And trust. Leaders put their heart in their business and put their business in their heart. And this is like the main, basically, everything for leaders is about passion. It's about the heart. It's about the way they move, about their emotions, about their empathy. And it has been like the recent studies have been shown that the more you connect with people on a personal level, the more you have human relations with the people around you, the more employee engagements that you will have, or the more engagement that you will have later on with your teams on any project you work, because you connect in the natural human way. So being empathetic is one of the biggest characters of a leader. Leaders do not accept the status quo. So like you said, they take risks, because status quo is just not acceptable. Leaders listen, and they listen. They really listen. They don't just hear, but they actually listen to what is said from other people, and they actually do it with empathy. They deal with people as person, not an employee number or not a student number. They actually deal with people as being people. What is leadership? Leadership has 3 dimensions. It has the leader, it has the followers, and the situation. and the situation demands whatever is going on. Every situation will demand different way of acting, and that's part of situational leadership. So a question for you. A person cannot be a born leader. Leaders are cultivated. Is this true or false? Who says true? Okay, why?
I feel like you have to learn to be a leader.
You have to learn to be a leader. Who says they're born?
I think both, but I think that there are.
Actually, it's both. I believe in the both too. Actually, it's false, because born leaders are characterized as charismatic leaders. If you don't have it, I mean, someone can teach someone leadership from here till eternity, but if they don't have it built inside of them, they won't go far. They might have some kind of success, but they will never achieve the 100% success that a born leader will do. And this is the eternal question. Are leaders born or made? Actually, they're both. Another question. When you are in a position of leadership, you must no longer consult others. Is that true or false? Absolutely. Autocratic decision-making is the fastest way to fail.